Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker. In the last part, we faced off against Grumble again. And now we're groping in the dark, so... let's go. Hey, it's the World of Darkness music. Hey, the World of Darkness. Arya, you've come to the 13th before, yes, you fought Voidson here. Please don't remind me. But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand. They seem to say dead at the time, yes. I doubt not that they did. There must be a reason why the ones you defeated did not return, in contravention of the natural order. Do you remember aught out of the ordinary? Something magic like zeros, perhaps? There are circumstances in which we are unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow, but in the process your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into distinct voidson once more. And before you return you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey, a fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet, despite his greater strength, Garmilione managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us about it? What you saw should speak for itself. I combine the ether, the soul, and crystal. Many wield the power during the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I'm told that heroes of the 13th once still gods and stones called the Orasai. Are they Memoria one and the same? Orasai. I do not know the word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite similar. How does one come to wield Memoria, and what happened to your peers? I never thought about it. I do know, though, that Voidson can't use the power. I assume I can because I'm mortal in part. I see. Jiro, I wish to ask you about the man called Gulbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? Name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. He is powerful, however. Someone in the castle may have heard of him. We must try talking to the other Voidson again. Let us entrust the task to Arya. Her echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, she should be able to maintain composure better than a concerned sibling. That I cannot deny. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Gulbez in my stead? On the terraces, to begin with, perhaps? Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. This way. Where I'm actually using the correct mount for once in my life. I only had that button there because of Bolja, but he's for this too, I guess. Alright. Hello again. Are we really just talking to the same ones? So the clever one hadn't been eaten. If no one wants it, then perhaps... Well, that is, of course I know of him. Only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiend lead Narbis to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who cannot fight. If you don't want to be eaten, you had better flee. Though soon there will be nowhere to run. Why am I making him sound like this? The archfiends keep only those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. If the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress returns and may bask in her gaze again. Golbez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They're very powerful and have conquered many domains. Mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, yes, she did. The archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. I mean, Scarmilione did kind of just attack here, right? So... it's good for us. Ugh, the tasty one returns to tempt me. I must eat you, I must eat you! Golbez, I know of him from those I've eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him. His army of minions, Golbez will seldom have me to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. Out. Do I have to go back? Really? Forward. Go back. All the way back there. Oh my gosh, I know I just like this part for a reason. Forward and back, and then forward and back. I should be on that mount, but it doesn't have movement speed. Oh, this could be worse. I have to go all the way down to the dungeons again. I don't. I see this part. Welcome back, Arya. Were you able to learn any out of value? The countless voids in answer to the archfiends, who in turn answered the Golbez, your vision did suggest. Scarmilione's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the archfiends conquer other domains. The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? If he targets other archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service, either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this isle. Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I'm determined to save my sister Ashdaya. If there's even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? We're going the way of the world already. If you want help, offer payment. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts, and if you claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this lesser request more of a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve? Surely you must desire something. Name it. I have no purpose. Why would I desire anything? That's why I don't bother to resist when the ones here fell upon me. What matters in the world that's already dead? By the logic, you have no reason to refuse our request. The payment need but be to your satisfaction, correct? Did I not already say as much from the start? Very well. Very well, Zero. I propose to travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in return. That's all you had to say. Everything else is superfluous. And I'm forgetting how fair point. Where to now? Either a place the archfiends may strike next, or refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary. I know the lather. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this isle. I was brought here in a mount. We can leave the same way. You didn't mention it. I did know some flying creatures near the terraces. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one. Regardless of size, all can be won over with ether. Excellent. Let's go and find their mount at once. Just let me jump and fly, and I can fly that way. Easy. Oh, good Lord Golbez was here of this. We should be able to find them out here. With the castle in disarray, the creatures will be hungry. Just a little ether should suffice. Are you ready? Let's go!
There it is. Good. It agrees to serve. Get on.
What is this place?
My domain. In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs?
What's that? Mortals! They're mortals! What's enticing ether? Let me have some, let me have some! Not fair.
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word. Follow me.
This is my abode. The others won't come near, so you may be at ease. Well, they know their place. If tantalizing ether were to walk by, I can't guarantee they wouldn't pounce. It is a void's nature to consume, their sole purpose. Even if the pursuit of ether may lead to their undoing, many succumb to instinct. Any who succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain. It's one and only rule, and it is absolute. Nowhere to run. Consider yourselves duly warned. If you wish to go among the void sent here, that is your choice to make. All have fled from one master or another, but whether any of those masters in turn serve Golbez, I do not know. You must ask them yourselves. Most have traveled to your world, so it shouldn't be difficult to communicate. We shall go about making inquiries at once. Thank you for your counsel. Once you have learned all we can, let us reconvene at yonder plaza. going too, of course, in which case I shall accompany you. I wish only to observe. Do not expect me to help. It's settled. I'm ready when you are. Ready? Then lead the way. I wait till you decide with whom you speak. Zero is now accompanying you! Alright, so first off, there's actually a conversation point in here. Zero's a... oh, small talk. Just a strange feeling. I didn't... Zero's a boat. I call this my boat, but hardly spend any time here. I return only for meditation. Well, physical wounds can be healed by replenishing one's ether. You can't preserve your form if you lose sight of yourself. Which is a risk inherent in consuming another's soul. It dilutes your sense of self, alters you inside and out. To guard against this, I meditate, visualize who I am, and place all my own. Let's go ahead and jump on a mount, because I ain't walking. And yes, that is our way out still. Walk around with her like that. You're her minion then. You know I don't take minions. She has some questions, and I want you to answer them. Olbez, I don't know that one. Only Skatuk. When she led us beyond the Veahug, we're scared and fled. I've been here since. I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That's all I can tell you. Skatuk was a powerful white man who ruled over a vast domain. Yeah, we know. It was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she had any connection to the Olbez. Another conversation point. What's the two? About the plaza. This is the heart of my domain. Normally it's deserted, but you and yours have drawn everyone out. I recall this statue, though. However it came to be here, I certainly didn't wish for it. Well, the arm's a little, everything's a little wonky, but they're using... How will it move? Hey, don't hurt from me. If you don't want to be eaten, stay away. Golbez. I've heard that name before. Oh, I remember always speaking of a great crusade. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious. I'll make a slurping noise that's gonna pick up my throat. Crusade, you say? From whom did you hear this? Farfarello. He was a minion of another minion. On and on about the terrible things he saw. See, perhaps Farfarello could tell us more. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm not for this last one. Too far. I was right over here. You're one of the mortals, this is true. When you die over there, you really die? Yeah. So it is. What brings you here then? Ah, yes, Golbez. He seeks strong minions to grow his army, so I hear. Recently he stopped doing that. Instead, he devours all. Perhaps he's got enough fodder and is now intent on bolstering his own strength. A sure sign that he's about to make a move. Satisfied with what you've learned? Ah, well, let's step away before you become too tempting to resist. This is right here. It seems the rumors of Golbez reach even my remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his crusade, whatever that may be. I must say, I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Golbez's army. It's a miracle he survived serving an archfiend. Ah, I suppose I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us. Constantly in fear of being devoured, he seldom consorts with others. The only one he's comfortable with is Siriato, the foe coward who runs the instant he senses the threat and won't stop until he's exhausted. When their hunger grows too intense, they feed on each other's ether, such as their relationship. I ramble. You intend to seek out Farfarello, I presume. And I'll come with you. He's less likely to hide that way. Meanwhile, elsewhere...
Not only did the mortals conquer Troya, they defeated Scarmalione. I struggle to believe it. Very small, my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmelione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age. It'll bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. Yet the very notion wasn't absurd! Drifting our gone, drowned in darkness. As were we all.
And yet Scarmelione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer. If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Barbariccia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
What do you desire?
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
The insolence! Know your place!
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Farfarello keeps the fringes of my domain this way. Hiding place. The voids here don't answer to a master. They can do as they please, but all must answer to their hunger and seek out prey when they need ether. Except for Farfarello and Siriato, that is. They are content to take from one another. Barring an incident, they dare not venture out. When he takes flight, Siriato will not seek shelter until he is utterly spent. Farfarello, on the other hand, prefers to hide in the same place. Come. Can I remember where Farfarello hides? Oh, well, there's Siriato. Oh, whatever will I do now? Siriato, this is rather unexpected. Where's Farfarello? Farfarello isn't here anymore. He's left. Yes, that's right. Left? That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he's gone, right? What more do you want me to say? Not if he flees, as he is wont to do. Something about this doesn't sit well with me. What do you make of Siriato's behavior? Someone had threatened him. Perhaps someone threatened him? I doubt it. Had he been threatened, we wouldn't have found him in one place. Though he would run in circles until he couldn't run no more. That's his nature. Yes, he says Farfarella was gone, but that's quite unusual. As is the fact that Siriata, who was clearly frightened by something, chose not to flee and said hid here. For Farfarella usually... No. Let's go after Siriata now. Alright. Looks to be down hither. Yeah. Siriata, we need to talk. There's no time. The wind rises. We must flee. Wind rises. What is he talking about? After him. Down there? No, I maybe could have gone that way. Oh well, too late now. What's gone into you? What do you mean the wind rises? With the wind rises, she comes! Barbariccia! Barbariccia? Who in the world is that? We must flee, all of us! There's no time! I don't sense anything. He seems convinced. Dead end beyond. We'll corner him. Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be a shame if he walked into a dead end in all this chasing. We're doomed. There's nowhere to run. What are you running from? I already told you, Barbariccia, the Archfiend of Wind. Archfiend, you say? We will be devoured or forced to serve, to fight no crusade, but it makes no difference in the end. All are eaten by her or her enemies. Don't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. See, that explains everything. Almost. I thought it was Farfarella who used to serve an Archfiend, not you. Not you, who always ran the first sign of trouble. You, who now speaks as though you were Barbariccia's minion. Only one explanation. He devoured Farfarella, didn't he? Indeed, that would account for his uncharacteristic behavior. So, is that the way of it? Did you devour Farfarello? Not just a portion of his ether, but his entire being? How did you know? It wasn't only your behavior that felt strange. You felt strange, as if there was more than you present. Now, I don't believe you would have lost control. It was more likely it was at Farfarella's behest. I can't hide anything from you. I admit it, Farfarella didn't leave. I ate him. He feared Barbariccia more than anything. He hated the endless fighting. So begged me to devour him, that he would never have to fight again. Rather than an eternity of fighting, he chose a moment of pain. For all good it did, I could still hear his voice in my head. He's frightened, so very frightened. When you're eaten, your essence is blended with that of your devourer, and though you have no control, your consciousness in part endures. Were in this a world where the wheel of life and death still turned, the soul wouldn't linger so stubbornly. In time, it would return to the great flow. But there is no such end here, no escape. All know this. In making his choice, Farfarella must have been desperate indeed. And now that the desperation is joined with Siriato's fear, driving him to act erratically. This place will become a battlefield. I do not want to be eaten. Neither me nor Farfarella. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere! And tell me about Barbariccia. I would know who it is that we face. It's too late. She's as good as here. No one can escape her winds. No one!
Barbariccia! She has come!
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't bear it! Eating and being eaten! I only want to be left in peace!
You and me both.
One of the Archfiend's approaches.
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
So you're Barbariccia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear. And what is this pitiful domain? Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery. Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell?
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say? My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Where is she? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh, you even share its scent. How curious and irresistible.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain. You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
What's the plan, then?
Well, go after Barbariccia. What else? I gotta go kick at their Archfiend's butt.
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain. We must be no less than fully prepared.
We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbariccia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
The less time we give the enemy to prepare, the better. If everyone is ready, let us set forth. Indeed, and yet my heart weighs heavy for those Barbariccia struck down. Were it not for us, she would have not come here. Should you require a moment, Zero? For what? Barbariccia took what she could. She was wise to strike quickly, as we would be. Agreed. This is no time for sentiment. Like the battle matters now. And we've got the wind rises. Word of warning. Barbariccia spoke as if she would give us answers if we were to defeat her. Even assuming she'll talk, which I doubt, I trust I need to tell you how foolish it is to give an Archfiend a second chance. Best to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. Wish to peer into her past, the memorial will suffice. I'll try, but I make no guarantees. You do that, and if you fail, well, you'll just have to search elsewhere for answers. Rest assured, this won't be our last opportunity to learn about Azhdaya. If our Archfiend were to fall, Golbez would surely be compelled to respond. We need only wait for our quarry to come to us. Indeed, if our struggles with Scarmiglione taught us aught, it is that we must hold nothing back when facing an Archfiend. Let's heed Zero's advice and seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If we're all in agreement, then let's be off. We travel by Nisroch. Not that one. This one. Choose the white one. It's about 10 feet apart.
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind!
Leave these ones to us.
I see to Barbariccia.
The Storm's Crown is now accessible. Alright, cute. I need to visit the marketplace. Okay, so the queue hasn't actually popped yet. 30 minutes later, ignore the time. We've re-queued a few times. But there's an S rank up! Which means the queue is probably gonna pop now. But... yeah, so... this is again, I don't know if I've actually showed this one. I don't think I have. But this is XIV. This is the S rank of the Rectica Greatwood. It spawns by killing 100 of... oh god, I actually have to look up the names of these enemies. The things that spawn up here in this area, in the Astropolis area, north of Fado. Gosh. Let's see, FF 14 XIV. Oh, I want this XIV, not that XIV. Apparently there's also an XIV in Palace of the Dead. Cool. Good to know. Spawn conditions. Kill 100 cracked broken dolls, 100 cracked broken thorns, and 100 cracked broken vessels. That's how you spawn XIV. Hey, we have another tank! Yes, we're still in the queue. So I might not actually get to finish killing XIV if the queue pops, that's a priority. But... considering I already had to leave Barbariccia's area because I had to go up my item level. Because if someone like, by the way, you need more item level. I'm like, oh. Oh, okay. Maybe be like, hey guys, can you kill Barbariccia after we kill this thing? I doubt it, but... yeah, so this is XIV. Who loves to say in life and in death, I serve Veronica. And yeah. Well, what's gonna happen first? Are we going to queue into Barbariccia, or are we gonna kill XIV? Also Lahi. Do you know Lahi? We've got another DPS! And pull time is in an hour, 15 minutes is Oreo time. Yay! Hey, it's the queue! Bye, XIV! Hi, XIV! Alright, so we have pulled XIV before this queue has officially actually got into. And I'm just gonna bop it and run the heck away. And try to explain XIV. So Tartarian Quake is just a general AoE. You can't outrun it. Or, I guess, hide it. Tartarian Flare is an AoE around XIV. Blizzard is a chrono, like so. Oh, no, I'm not gonna. Flame is a donut AoE. I feel like someone's holding a certain blankety that might be holding. Grab a healer! There's not answering! Okay, that's it. The Titanian Abyss is Buster. Yeah, okay. We tried, but that was XIV. Kind of tough. There's also like a Doom where if you don't get fully healed, yeah. Anyways, Barbariccia.
Come, give yourselves to my scouring winds that I may feast upon your essence.
So good news, I fought her about, 20 billion times trying to get the cards, so I kind of know the fight. Oh god, I forgot to turn that off again. Ah!
Such rich, exquisite evil.
Alright.
My head shivers with anticipation.
Only mods, okay. It's fine, I can do my thing then. Alright, so Void Arrow 4 is gonna be a general AoE. Alright. So we just Savage Barbariccia are on your guard. You need to get kind of back here. Too far, too close. So she's gonna do that. Your hair raid is gonna be to follow up. You want to get to the sides of where she is pointing, because it is a move like so. Void Arrow 3 is a tank stack, which the tanks of course aren't stacking, and I'm not doing my attacks, right? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. What else is new? Me messing up? Oh wait. So, again, Savage Barbariccia, but this time it has the swords around her. That means you need to be in. Still want to be kind of back, though, because, well, yeah. So again, hair raid. This one, I think, is followed up? No, it's the next one, okay. There's, like, a bunch of hair raids. So anyways, we got another Void Arrow 4. General AoE. Alright, so teasing angles. This is where I cry as a melee. Because my positionals! So yeah, we get kind of tethered to these little spike things, and we need to avoid the clonals while not getting too close to the spike. We're like caught up in our hair or whatever. Stack. Deadly Twist, being on the other stack, but you can't see it, it just kind of happens. Alright, so we are going into this again, and I hit the wrong button, but it is the in, not the, like, cross one that you did the first time. And this is the one that's going to be followed up on that I was thinking of before. But my Brotherhood! No! My Brotherhood! Me messing up Blitz? Never. This one is the one that's followed up. Half the group will get a marker. Hi, Dragon. Do you mind not being on my head? Thank you. Void Arrow 4. Just do that. Alright. Tank stack. I don't think I've actually seen this part of the fight in a little while. That says a lot when... I just don't remember that second... No! Do I remember second monster? I don't know. Anyways, teasing tangles. No, this is scripted. It's not... It is partly HP based, but I believe it is also, like, scripted. Which, guess what?
You feel it too, do you not?
Oh, I remember now. So, this time... Is it this one? Void Arrow... My positions. Yeah, so this time she's going to do these little markers underneath us.
You've done well.
And then Curling Iron. Curling Iron's going to make her go into little tornado form, if you remember from FF4. And if you get into that circle, it's a knockback. And now she goes crazy. Getting to her going crazy with his high HP sucks, by the way.
I'll slaughter you all.
Alright. Phase 2. When she does dodges when you can, she's going to do several of these attacks in a row. Where she does that like dash thing, and then she does like the little spinny thing where a bunch of her clones come out. Save a spot when she has all the clones out on the outside. In the middle, there's a safe spot. And we're gonna repeat this with the little twist. And there's gonna be a marker and also a stack. Followed by a tank buster. Hey, get away from me. Thank you. I think I saw you use that Darkest Night after the buster actually went off. I feel you, buddy. I do it all the time. A knuckle drum, just a multi-hit nonsense, which I should probably use my thing on, but... Anyways, a stack along with a proximity marker on a tank. So, semi-tank buster, and it's gonna be followed up by these little whirlwinds. These little tornado guys, which now I need to find a safe spot, while also maintaining my DPS. Knuckles. Knuckle drum, specifically. I'm doing terrible at my rotation right now. It's okay.
Feel my fury.
I'm always terrible at my rotation when I'm trying to talk. Hey, did she just target me 3 times in a row? What the heck? Alright, so now there's gonna be these chasing guys on 2 people. Well, also, she's still doing the brutal rush. Ah, markers, or buttons. I said to hit. And we've got the tangles. With out, and then in, and a knockback! Oh yeah, it's not the pillar you don't want to get. You don't want to get too close to the sides, actually. Tank busters. And that's her general loop for phase 2, which I'm very familiar with when I was stuck in this phase for about 8 minutes. That one sucked. That was a really rough fight.
You can't escape still.
We've got... Oh, sorry, I forgot about this one. There's a knockback phase! I think I did it too late, yeah. Now we've... Oh, no, sorry, drive lows, which has these little things falling down, and the dragon's dead. It's a dragon. What else is new? For the rush... I think I just doubled up on the move, but... Oh well. And now we're stuck in the tangles along with the tornadoes. I apparently forgot half her mechanics. It's okay. Out. And then in. I don't think it'll be until after
The insolence.
Okay, knuckle drum is a bit. Time to LB! I hit the LB button, thank you! I don't want to be one of those melee that does an LB!
Dodge this if you
Because there's a lot of them. Buff.
I'll make it quick.
Think. Excuse me. Barbariccia. Alright, again, save a spot for this part is in. I'm just gonna pick up a boulder, toss it at the tank, or toss it at the person, but we also have a stack. Oh, hey, okay, so I have the marker, the red marker, which you wanna kind of bait out and away from the people. And that should be about it. This wasn't the greatest group, but it's not the worst group I've had for Barbariccia. Look at it that way. Didn't get the card. Okay, I'll be mad.
No! I will not be denied!
Did not have to be mad that Arya got a card first try and I took 50. I think. Make sure. No. Okay, we're good. And that was Storm's Crown! Yay, we did it! 40 minutes later in the queue!
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet...
You're finished.
I see you've bested Barbariccia. Well done.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Ashdaya. So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste. Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
Though Zero remains unconscious, she appears otherwise fine. Insofar as I can discern at any rate. Being part poison, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let us observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. Azim's crystal has been added to the Unending Codex. And I think we will pick up that next quest for Farshawn next time. I may be a little annoyed about the 40-minute queue, okay? It was bad when I was trying to farm that card. It was still just as bad now. So anyways, thank you for watching. I'm sad we didn't get to kill the X-Tab, but also like glad because I got the Q-Pop, but I also got to see X-Tab, so. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support really helps to keep being content like this and more. Find links for that in the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out.